All right, there we go. Aha. All right. Sorry about that. Alrighty. There we go. All right, there we go. Aha. All right. Sorry about that. Alrighty, they're all better, I think. Let's see. Alrighty, they're all better. Let me mute this. God, this thing is being such a pain in the ass. Alright, we should be good to go. Alright, finally, hopefully. So what is up, everybody? I decided to skip one word tonight. I'm going to put it up tomorrow night. I want to take a little bit of time to do this one. I don't want to rush it, and I've been working crazy lately, so it's not an excuse. I don't want to put out bad quality content. I want to make sure all my content's good. So again, sorry one word's not coming out tonight, but it'll be up tomorrow, and it'll look cool, and it'll have some neat little stuff to it. I promise you that. So anyway, you can see the Fiesta in the background. A lot of people have been asking about that. Been getting a lot of hate about it because the S2000's gone, but it was a big boy choice, and I figured I'd get a little heat for it, but it was the right thing to do. So if you guys got any questions about it or want to see anything, hit me up. I'm just kind of messing around the garage tonight. I've done garage talks before. I just hadn't had a chance to do them in a while. And I figure it'd be good to catch up with everybody. It's been a couple weeks of like radio silence for me because I've had so much going on. But yeah, I'm back, guys. I'm back in the garage. I got tons of parts to put on the wagon. I got tons of parts to put on the Fiesta. I've just got lots of stuff going on, and plus I've got a race coming up next weekend, and then 2 weekends after that I got another race. So it's a really busy time of year, especially with work. It's ramping up too. So if you guys got any questions or want to talk about anything, throw them down in the chat right quick. Hey, Zach. Hey, Rotary. Hey, everybody. Let's see. Pop out chat. Get all this set up here. My wagon's a 91. It's a 91 Civic wagon. Had that thing. I think I bought it back in 2015, but I've had wagons since like 2009. Yeah, this is my boo right here. I love that thing. Zach, did you just get in the chat to find out the official fist plan? Well, the official fist plan is pretty much, it's going to be a rally car. It's going to be a full out stage rally car one day. But right now, I'm going to get as much seat time in it as I can as I build up and eventually turn it into an actual stage car. So that's the exclusive plans. It will be a stage car. That's just where it's going to go. And I've been talking to a couple of those stage drivers, and I talked to one in particular that had some good advice for me. I won't name drop him, but he said, "Do you want some advice?" And I was like, "Yeah, go ahead, hit me up with it." I said, "Are you going to tell me to buy a used stage car and go in that way and start at a logbook?" And he said, "No, no, no." He said, "Build your own." He said, "If you build your own and you like it, you don't want to put it into trees. And if you do it like that and you drive carefully, you'll go faster. And eventually you'll be a lot faster for that. You won't be stuck in trees like everybody else." And I got to think, I was like, yeah, it's a good point. You know, if I have something that I built, that I put a lot of time into, and that I care about, I'm going to drive carefully, and I'm going to drive faster and faster through that, especially with a front-wheel drive car. I won't have something that's, you know, a big all-wheel drive Subaru or super fast Audi or Mitsubishi or something flying through the woods. I'll have something that I built. I know what it's capable of. I know what it can do. So that's my thought process with the fist. I wish this laptop camera wasn't so shitty. It makes everything look all grainy. Like the lighting here doesn't help either. Yeah, man. It's a. Let's see if I can kind of pour over here. It is an all-wheel drive. I've got the dual overhead cam ZC motor in it. If you watch any of my other videos, I got a couple of videos, but I really hadn't explained the motor or anything like that. But if you know much about Japanese motors, the ZC only came to the Japanese Civic. And it's the only dual overhead cam that'll mount up to the all-wheel drive system. But yeah, oops, I kind of missed it there. The laptop camera kind of sucks. But yeah, it's a dual overhead cam ZC motor. Yeah, I love that thing. It's been a great motor. I showed it on my last stream, but I'll show you guys. I don't think you've been on my stream before, so I'll show you what I did last. So the story of my wagon is I accidentally, well, I don't want to say accidentally, I kind of drove into a mud hole that was a little bit too deep. And I've got a video on that. And I kind of broke this rod right in half. As far as like wiring harnesses and all that stuff, so Honda D series. This is also a D series that came in it, and that's a D series motor I have in it. All the wiring harness is 100% the same. It's just plug and play. And I actually switched out the harness because the stock harness was dry and brittle. So I went to Monotech, and I got a whole new wiring harness for it and put that in. And it was great. Plug and play for like $200, a whole entire harness, and he built it just for my application. But yeah, everything's just plug and play with them. That's the one good thing I like about Honda. I mean, everything's super simple. They kept things very modular. Brian, what's up, man? Yeah, we like I said, I haven't done a live chat since I hit 300 subscribers. I was just thinking about that the other day, or actually before I started this. I was gonna do a one word today, and inside scoop on what one word will be tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do balance on life balance, because this is a good example of having life balance. Between work, hobbies, life, and yourself, your body. Like, there's a lot of life balance that has to go on, and this is one thing I had to push out because they had me working last night till 8 o'clock at night, and then I had to work early this morning, so, Yeah, Tinker, man, the wiring harnesses on those are so easy. And, Rywire has been out there for a while, and they build great harnesses. They're a little expensive. The company I found was actually on Facebook, that Monotech. They built me a wiring harness for, like I said, for $200, so dirt cheap, and it's been great. He built exactly what I wanted to do. Thanks, Brian. I think that will work well for a one word, because I'm learning constantly what balance is, especially with having this YouTube channel up. I've been working on it 16, 17 weeks straight now. I've been doing 2 videos a week. And I'm finding now that I'm getting to the grind of all these races and stuff coming up, that, man, it's not easy having balance like this. It's hard. Like, I still have to, I'm growing a family. I'm building a family. I've got to work, 40 to 50 hours a week. And I've got to put out 2 videos a week. And I got to race. And I've got a bunch of cars. So there's all kinds of things that have to go on with work-life balance and, love life and hobbies. And it's just, there's a lot to juggle. But yeah, if you want me to here, I'll type in the chat what the that company's called. I ripped one of their stickers on my firewall. That's saying a lot. Yeah, Tinker, it's the struggle's real. Like to keep content fresh and keep things up. Hey, Fode. Yeah, Brian, I put in the application for the media for 100 acre, or not 100 acre woods for the Ohio or Southern Ohio Forest Rally. Tinker, are you going to that this year? I know you said you're into the. I know you went to 100 acre woods and a couple other ones, but I'm going to try to fly out to Ohio in May and go watch that one. But yeah, I did apply for my media pass, so hopefully I can get into that. I'm hoping that yeah, I hope it's not freezing cold. It's Ohio though, so you never know what it's going to be like up there. Yeah, yeah, Brian. I was talking to one of my photographer friends that's he chases the rally and he used to be a rally driver, and he said that Southern Ohio is there's a lot of the spectator spots are hard to get to. Yeah, Tinker, I was kind of thinking about that because it's really not too bad of a drive for you. I'm going to try to fly out actually, but yeah, if you end up going, let me know. Uh, it'll be my. It looks like I may be going solo, so I don't know. It's my first time up there, and I know they've only been doing it for 2 years now, but being up there solo will be kind of interesting. I know a couple of the teams are going to be up there, and I'm going to do some media for those guys. But besides that, I'll be up there just by myself. Yeah, the part of Ohio, the stage rally from last year when they did Rally America up there, it looked awesome. It looked like some good stuff, and I'm really excited this time because a couple teams actually contacted me about doing their media for them, and I really, really hope I can take advantage of that opportunity. It's going to cost a little bit of money, but I'm going to scratch together for this one because I think it'll be worth it. I think the experience and the footage and all that, the media, the publicity I can get out there, I think it'll be a good investment on my part. But yeah, Tinker, let me know if you're out there crewing. It'd be cool to come out and do some footage of that too. I try to make it to the service events if I got time. I didn't really have time this year because we're trying to bounce around to so many stages. But yeah, I'd like to go to a service and get some good video of that too, like behind the scenes kind of stuff. I For this 100 acre woods video that I did, that 2 part video, I wanted to make that kind of from the spectator's view, like what it's like to chase the rally. Because I've chased that one so many times. I would like for this video to be more of a crew and rally type, like what it's like for the racer. So I don't know if I can get that kind of or that kind of shot and that kind of feel to it. I'd like to do that. Have a movie more tailored to the crew's experience, not so much the spectator. Yeah, I'm hoping so. The guy I was talking to that did media before and was also a former driver, he said that someone was hit at Snowdrift, someone with a media pass, so it's going to be a little harder to get the media pass. But I'm fingers crossed that that still works out. I'm glad that worked out, Tinker. That was the feel I was going for, the spectator chase, and that's what I want to convey because that's always such a fun part for me is the chase of that rally. Because being a veteran of 100 acre woods, I know how to chase it and where to go and what the best kind of places are. And we had a blast chasing it this year. This rally is the May 18th, 19th, so it'll be about a month away now. Exactly a month away. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna get my. Yeah, it should be a little warmer, but like I said, it's Ohio, so you never can tell. Especially early May. I don't know. You think it's kind of like Arkansas, really. It should be good, but we were in the freezing temperatures this weekend at or at autocross. It's freaking brutally cold. But I've got some more camera equipment I'm going to try to save up for that I want to take up there with me. I want to get a gimbal and a couple other little things here and there just so I can get some better shots. I'm putting a lot of money into this, guys. I'm trying. It's rough. Yeah, that's true. Up where I don't know if it's snowed where Tinker's at or not, but I know Wisconsin and Winnipeg has got a lot of snow lately. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I won't be too far. I'll probably be flying into Columbus. Actually, some of the flights I was looking at, they flew into Columbus. The rally or the rally is going to be in Chillicothe, which is like I guess 30 minutes south, something like that. I really don't know a whole lot about Ohio, but that's where the rally is this year. You missed a good time, Brian. We were all out there. Me, Ryan, Brian, Matt, all of us. Had a lot of people. Steven was out there. You missed, I think, pretty much everybody out was out there. Zach was out there. Jeff was out there. I mean, I think just about everybody from AR Rides was out there. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be a cool area. I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, all the pictures look pretty cool. I want to make it up there. Brian, you're getting to be an old man. That's showing your age when you'd rather be warm than racing, or at least watching racing. Just saying. I don't know. I've got a couple more big events I want to shoot this year that I really want to save up for, and uh, the Southern Ohio thing kind of popped up, all of a sudden. But with all the team support that I got after 100 Acre Woods, I really want to make this one. This is a big one for me. It's going to be kind of a see if you can follow up and make your bank. Oh, I got you, Brian. You wanted some alone time, so that meant you took your pants off and just kind of hung out all day, huh? You can stay at home then. I agree. Yeah, the other I'm sorry, I got distracted. The other events I want to try to make is Pikes Peak. And I talked a little bit about that earlier, and that'll be in June. And then I want to hit up New England Forest Rally, and that's in July in Maine. So that'll be a pretty big drive. But I want to get Ryan. We're going to drive out to Pikes Peak, and we're still not sure about what we're going to do to get to Maine, but we'll figure it out. I'm pretty excited about that. Oh yeah, I see, Brian. You had the whole house to yourself. I'd, I'll leave that to your imagination what you were doing then. Yeah, I think Pikes Peak would be a blast. I have it on a good word that I might be able to get press passes for Pikes. So we'll see. Fingers crossed on that too. Yeah, dude likes Peak. I think dude does like Peak. Dude's not in the chat right now, but he would probably agree that he likes Peak. So Tinker, how's your build going? I honestly I've been away from YouTube for a while. If I'm not making content, I really haven't been watching a lot. Yeah, I'm hoping for passes. I'm hoping to get some good media. for this year. I hope this is a good breakout year for me. I'm treating this like you've got one shot to make your big statement out there with videos and pictures and stuff. So I want to make the most of it. Kind of like Eminem and 8 Mile. You got one shot, etc. Mom spaghetti. Oops. Yeah, I know. I wish we could have like a live, like actual chat instead of the delay. I wonder if I can fix the delay a little bit. If I turn that down a little bit, let's see. I don't know if I turn the ping up a little bit, if it'll. We'll see. Maybe there won't be such a delay. No, my ST badge is on the driver's side. Next for the Fiesta, I got to decide on tires and wheels. I've got a set of Winter Forces here for a rally, but here, let me turn. I don't know. It depends on how the classing goes. I've been talking to Frank about bumping up into. I've been talking to Frank about bumping up in class to CSP, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, on the rear, the Focus and Fiesta are opposite sides, which is weird. I'll be right back. I don't know if Brian saw this. 1 second. All right, I'm back. That's the next mod. Yeah, we need to do some pictures. I know Brian has a Fost also. Fode Fost. Fode has a Fost. It's kind of confusing, but yeah, that's the next mod. And yep, skid plate is here. And it is beautiful. There, back up to my face. Face is up here, guys. Yeah, it's like a ST party up in here. Yeah, I'm excited to get that skid plate on. I was actually going to make my own skid plate, but I decided I'm going to go ahead and buy this one because it was $350 and full, like $375 shipped. So I couldn't say no to that. It was a damn good looking plate for that money. And then the aluminum one I was going to build, I mean, I could have made it, but it wouldn't look this saucy, that's for sure. Dude, the Tinker, that's going to be sick. I know a couple guys running that set as tire. Hey, this Honda guy only got one Ford. You got rid of all your Honda. Yeah, I'm excited to see the Rover swap going for their Tinker. And plus, I don't know if I saw your Subaru or not. I mean, if you get it on your channel, I'll go look at it here after this. But like I said, I've been so far away from YouTube lately. Like, if I'm not creating content, I just haven't been able to watch. Yeah, Brian, you'll be back in Honda soon enough. I know how bad you miss yours. But yeah, the Fist was what I wanted to have. It was between this and the Civic Sport hatchback, and the only deciding factor was the aftermarket for this is much more tailored toward rally, which is what I want to do. All the rally stuff is already out there for it, like the skid plate and all the everything else for it, the gravel suspension, all the body armor plates. I mean, everything is there for it for rally. So it was kind of like, well, if I want to go into rally and I want to get serious about it, I've got to get a Fist. Oh man, that's gonna be so sick. Like I don't know if I told you that in the last that last live stream I did, but I would love to have a 4BT and put it in the wagon. I do. I like the new Civics a lot. Like I drove one. It was a blast. And Fode, don't feel bad. A lot of people lost the Fist on Sunday. The Fist is just not fair at autocross. That's why I was so excited about it. I was like, it's gonna make a lot of people look bad. It made a lot of Miatas look bad. Yeah, the SI it really wasn't much different than the Sport hatchback. The Sport hatchback was still it's almost like a wagon, but the motor's the same. The turbo impellers are a little bit different, and it's running a little bit more boost in the SI, and the suspension's different. Oh, that's gonna be sick. I'm excited to see that video, Tinker. I've got you on my notification, so if you upload, I'm gonna see it. So I'll be watching for it. I wish I had more like wagon dudes nearby that were like lifted wagons, like Subaru wagons and stuff like that. So I'd go out and party with. Like that's why I don't have a lot of wagon content lately because I've been racing and I know my fan base and most of my guys are all about the wagon. So I'll get back to that real soon. But yeah, the turbo in that thing is just a blast. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put an exhaust on it yesterday. I forgot to tell you about that, Brian. I got a mount tune exhaust for it. And it's rattling on the heat shield right now. So when he started, it was clunk. That's awesome. Yeah, Forester stuff's cool for it. And the good thing about lifting the Subarus is there's a lot of aftermarket for their like dang it, what's the company? There's a company in Colorado and they make it's like ARG or AGR or something like that. But they make all the lift kits for the Subarus and it's super awesome. Like they make all the lift kits, skid plates and all that stuff for them. Yeah, Brian, I've already got I've got the rally armor mud flaps. I've got a skid plate, and I've already got a mount tune exhaust for it. So, yeah, get caught up, Brian. I've had it for a week and a day. Actually, he didn't beat the Fist. He got one faster time, but that's not technically beating the Fist. It's not a drag race. So if you want to get technical, and he beat me, he didn't beat Frank in it. As if you want to go time for time. Well, if winning is winning, then I won. I got 13th place. But that's what I like about autocross. If you go out there with a freaking Miata, I mean, you can just eat everybody's lunch all day long. If you go out there with a Fist, same kind of story. But yeah, there's a difference between balling and having responsibilities and a wife. Fortunately, my girlfriend's very lenient with how I spend my money because I mean I make enough that it doesn't really bother anything, and I can still pay the bills. But yeah, I kind of went a little crazy with that. I already spent like $1,500 on the fist on just parts. I got excited, and I'm fixing to order a set of wheels and tires for it. Oh, I have a problem. That's a week and a day. No, wait, week and a half. So I'm at steady spending about $100 a day on it. I know, like parts add up so quick, and it's one thing leads to another, and I've got a lot of stuff on it. Yeah, I used to do audio stuff when I was 17 years old, and then I started racing, and I hadn't done any audio since. I remember how it used to be stunting. Yeah, I used to have an old saying, Tinker, that you don't drink an Amazon Prime. Yeah, now it's drink and go on Mount Tune and look at tuners and stuff like that. If I wouldn't get bumped out of H Street immediately, I would already have a Mount Tune tuner and all that stuff for it. But I'm trying to hold off on that a little bit. We'll see. I can never leave well enough alone. I mean, look at my fucking Civic. I mean, it was perfectly fine, and then I lifted it and put giant tires on it. Oh, the Civic. Yeah, I used to be about all the audio and a boom boom, and then I got to realizing that I like to go fast. My brother's still big into it. He builds all the audio stuff, and he loves that stuff. Always loves thumping, but I've always been about racing and going fast. Yeah, Brian, I bought mine with 44 miles on it, and I've got 663 right now. Yeah, Tinker, you're not wrong. Your name Tinker literally means to mess with stuff, so I think you get my point. I mean, I lifted I lifted a shopping cart. You guys, some of you, I'm sure you've seen it all, or maybe some of you have seen it. Why is this messing up now? Yeah, Fode, we do need to go ORV again. We should hurry up and catch up to it. Yeah, whatever. I'm ready to go back. I wish Tinker could come down with his rig and come down there to the ORV park and go off road with us. Whenever you decide to take you a nice little road trip down here, we got a place for you. Yeah, I modded my own skin too. I can't leave well enough alone. Maybe we do have a problem. Gotta mod everything. Of course, I'm an engineer by trade, so it's just like, how can I break this and how can I fix it and how can I make it better? So basically, I make anything that's going to be better for me in the long run. I need to do something else with the shopping cart. Like, it's working well for holding my parts. I don't know if you saw that, but I've got my radiator and my exhaust. I literally cut the muffler. I literally cut this off the Focus or Fiesta last night. Because that's the only way you can remove it without taking the whole back end apart. So if anybody knows where they need a Fiesta exhaust with 600 miles on it, let me know. Yeah, Fode, something like that. Well enough alone is not in my vocab. It's something's got to get messed with. Chopped. Yeah, I fucked up my thumb. Like, I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but man, I had the Sawzall under the Fiesta last night, and I was just kind of letting it go, and I wasn't even paying attention. I got done, pulled it out, and it rubbed a hole in my freaking finger, and I didn't realize that happened. Yeah, I still got to do that, Brian. I've actually got I keep hitting the hitch right here. This is the hitch I'm going to weld onto it, but I just hadn't done it yet. That was the next mod. And I've got the trailer hitch for the wagon right here, too, I need to put on. Alright, Fode. See you, dude. Actually, I'm going to buy a hitch for the Fiesta as well. That way I can go ahead and haul stuff around. I got a trailer for autocross and rallycross that I can carry tires on. Yeah, that's why I'm going to put one on the Fist. Yeah, Brian, if you ever get your car cleaned up, let me know, and we'll go take some pictures. I need to head up that way anyway. Brian, let me tell you something here. I've had a lot going on. I don't know if you know this or not. My garage has gotten filled up with projects again. But yeah, you're right. I said I was going to do it, and I got to do it. I still have a radiator sitting there for the wagon, too, I hadn't put in. And there's nothing wrong with my radiator now, but it's a cooler radiator, and it tucks a little bit better. So, whatevs. I'll get to it. Don't hassle me. I'll have the welder out one day, and I'll look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, let me weld that up while I'm at it. Yeah, hopefully it'll be nice this weekend. I think it's actually going to be sort of warm. I don't know. I really hadn't checked the schedule. I hadn't checked the weather forecast yet. We'll see if it's going to be nice. Yeah, I know, Brian. Somebody's got to do it. Looks like there's a 50% chance of rain down here Saturday, but looks like the temperature's going to be right, though. I would like to go out in the wagon, drive around, do a little trail riding if I can find something to get into. No, the Fist one comes out the pasture back. Think about turning it around right quick. I don't know how good the audio quality is on this laptop, but maybe you'll be able to hear it a little bit. Yeah, there's only 5 people watching anyway. I'm gonna turn the Fiesta around right quick. It got a little chilly outside. All right, Tinker, take it easy, dude. I probably won't stream for too much longer. I just kind of wanted to catch up with a couple people if anybody's online. I don't know if I can show you the. I'm trying to move my laptop over here and see if you can see it, Brian. This thing's so delayed, you can't ever really tell. You can see it there. The mount tune looks really good, though. Freaking. It's a little bit staggered. It's got a good look to it. I got the new flaps. Rally armor flaps. Yeah, my gas door's over there. Just like a Honda. I don't know why they did the Focus on the other side. I like the way the Focus looks, like it's nice and kind of hidden, but it's kind of weird it's on the passenger side. So what are the mods going to do to yours, Brian? You put exhaust on everything yet? Because that's like number one for me is I have to have an exhaust in my cars. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. I don't know. I like it off to the side a little bit. I think it looks like a little more rally car-ish off to the side. Yeah, I want to say the fist is as well. All the little panels and stuff like that say made in Germany. There's a couple things that say made in Mexico, but gonna add gas. Gonna add some more atmosphere and turn up the boost a little bit on mine. We do all the mount tune stuff and the rear motor mount for it. I don't know. I like I said before, I can't stop modding it. There. Get some of my junk out of the way here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do with the rear mount because that's. I'm not sure. I guess it is the same thing in the Focus, but yeah, the Fiesta one's just made out of rubber, or it's made out of like I don't know, like foam almost. Like it's not very protective at all. Like if you launch it hard, you can hear it go clunk. But yeah, the Cobb one's the one I'm gonna get because the package I'm looking at, the Cobb tuner, it actually comes with the rear mount, so I'll get that in the kit. Yeah, I really like the stock wheels on here, but for Rallycross, I'm going to need something a little more robust. I'm looking at Method wheels, like the actual rally wheels. I'm hoping to use those. Yeah, it does suck. Like you can hear it clunk pretty hard, especially at Autocross last week. But yeah, I'll probably cut this stream off probably about 9 or so. Figure an hour is a pretty good time to catch up with everybody. Yeah, I'm not sure if I know they haven't made the Fiesta wheels RPF ones yet, but they look pretty good on the Focus, I bet. The Fiesta has that weird 4x108. I know the 5x108 or something like that is on the Focus. Yeah, I like the 52 or the 1552s, but the problem is everybody has those. Like every single ST owner has them, Fiesta and Focus. I'd love to have a set of 1552s for the Element, though. I think those look really good on the Element. Just the regular Tarmacs. I love the way those look. Yeah, that's one of the problems though is because they 1552 makes the ones just for the Fiesta and the Focus. Everybody went out and got them for them, which they're great looking wheels, but I don't want to look like every other Fiesta out there either. But yeah, I'm really liking. Like, I've had a lot of compliments on the Fiesta. I had a couple of people come up today and sit in it and say, "Man, I really like this a lot." Yeah, nice powder coated set of Tarmacs would be really sick. Like I said, I want some. I want some for the Element. I think they look. I've still only seen one Element with Tarmacs on there, and it looked really awesome. We'll see. I think tomorrow I'm going to. While I'm doing my one word, I'm going to go ahead and probably put my skid plate on tomorrow. Just cause I wasn't going to put my exhaust on last night, but I got fidgety, and I was like, I hate having that exhaust just sitting in the living room and not being on my car, because I really wanted to hear what the car sounds like, and it really you really can't hear it all that much. Like inside the car, you can hear a little bit of grumble, but it's not really that loud. Like not really disappointing, but I know it's going to get louder, but it's got a good grumble outside the car. Like outside the car, you can hear it really well. But I think Ford did such a good job with sound deadening that you really can't hear much. Like that's one thing I've noticed about Ford. Like they have sound deadening on top of sound deadening on top of sound deadening. Like they did a really good job with that. Like going down the interstate or driving, like it's silent, especially compared to the S2000. Of course, the S2000 was just loud anyway, just for many reasons. Yeah, it's not nearly as loud as the S2000 was exhaust wise. The S2000 would you could feel it in your chest when he started it up. The windows in here would rattle. That's weird, Brian. Sorry that YouTube's trying to cock block you. Yeah, I think. Let's see if I put a break in there. Maybe if I put that in there, maybe it'll let you type also. But yeah, the recirc isn't too bad. I do want to have a blow off valve in there eventually, just when I up the boost, because eventually when I do up the boost, I don't want anything to leak, and I'll have to delete the Symposer and all that stuff. But that's gonna be down the road. I know the Symposer is an area for leaking anyway. Yeah, there's a dude in Little Rock that has one too, and they got a good grumble to them when they start up. And hell, the alternate exhaust I'm going to run for this, basically a mount tune is a straight pipe all the way to the muffler. What's up, Christian? Yeah, I like those on that too. Yeah, I know. The the whoosh sound is really missing on me. Like, I really want to hear everything that turbo has to say to me. I want to hear it go whoosh, whoosh, and just surge and do all the other stuff. Like I really, really want that. But at the same time, that bumps me out of a lot of classes for autocross. Okay, I got you. Yeah, That's probably why it grumbles and pops so well. Because the straight, have you ever heard a straight pipe on the Fiestas? They sound awesome, but they're brutally loud. They got a lot of pops to them. It sounds like an AK-47 go off on deceleration. Hey, John, what's up? How's Canada hanging today? Now it's getting closer to 9. Everybody's popping up. Yeah, it's for just street driving and stuff like that with the Fiesta. I just like the stock wheels. They're pretty good. I think it's always cold in Canada. I don't think it's a fair statement. Yeah, that's the problem with being really excited about turbo car and wanting to put blow off valves and all that stuff, and it just bumps you out of those classes. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, whatever. It's my car. But then again, the competitive side kicks into me, and I'm like, yeah, I really want to kick ass in autocross and do well, but I can't be classed well if I've got a really loud blow off valve. That's whatever. Yeah, Christian, you need to reboost that Del Sol. I mean, you got all the parts, right? Yes, I really do think I should do underglow for the wagon. You're right. Yeah, I remember you saying that in that last video. I'll do it. I'll call them rock lights, but they're totally gonna be underglow lights. You know what? We're bringing it back. Lifted wagons and underglow. Straight out of '98. Yeah, Brian, stuff like that's really aggravating because slotted rotors are not going to do anything for you. Get a giant APC wing for the back of the wagon too. The loudest blow off valve you ever heard too. Just do the turkey call on there. Don't show your age, Brian. I don't want to alarm you, but that was 20 years ago. I mean, I'm not too far off. I mean, I graduated in 2006. I mean, I'm not really a kid. I'm 30 years old. Damn, Christian, you're even a little older than I am. Man, I feel like the young pup now. That's good. I'll take that, you know? Usually I'm in my circles, I'm the old man, or at least I'm decently old. Ah, yeah, well, there's Brooke. She's got us all beat. She's real young. I keep forgetting that, Brian. I know you're, I guess 8 years older than I am, but still. Yeah, Christian, that's exactly how I felt. As soon as I hit 30, it was just like, all right, this is my time. That's why I started building the YouTube channel so hard. Is I hit 30, and it was like, all right, time to chase those dreams. Yeah, I'll remember that, Brooke. Every time you get up and you're like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm like, you're the young one of this relationship. You get up and go. I'm geriatric. I don't know, like that one word I made about being 30. That's pretty true. I mean, it was a new awakening for me. It's I've been preparing for this all my 20s. It's time to go. It's time to fly. You're honored tonight. Jeez. All right, man. Go kill it on GT Sport, man. I love that game. I was just playing some Rally on there last weekend. My buddy Ryan's. No, that's definitely not index finger. Not a ring finger either. Get it? Oh, there you are. So, about an hour late, buddy. Yeah, KFT will suck you in. she's she's young-ish. Sorry, I mean she's young and vibrant and beautiful, and she is so sweet. Well, come over then, Brooke, and let's play. You're supposed to come over tonight anyway. It's Thursday. Well, I love the wagon. I'll put a ring on it from this old piston. I pop the ring off right quick. There you go. There's a ring for it. There you go, wagon. I love you. I put a ring on it. And Brooke, you can come over any night you want to. You know where I'm at. Gonna fight me IRL. Roll your eyes at me. You said to put a ring on it, so I did. Piston ring. Why not? You afraid you're going to say something on camera? We go ride around the Fiesta. You know, just for that, Brooke, I'm going to catch you live on camera. I'm going to go live, and I'm not going to tell you about it. Yeah, Brian, she kind of set that one up. I wasn't going to say anything, but you're right. You're dangerous stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. My very young and vibrant girlfriend is cross-stitching tonight. She's too busy to come over. Watching Matlock and cross-stitching. I mean, I still laugh, Brian. I know what you mean. And Devin, I'm gonna play some. I'll play some Killing Floor 2 with you for too long. I haven't played it in a little bit. Like I said, I'll play some of your custom maps though. She's watching her shows, her stories. Well, that's plenty obvious. And Brooke's been with me long enough that she knows that. Well, guys, I think I'm fixing to start wrapping up. I'm gonna try to get in there, get some stuff done, and retire this evening. And I'll work on my one word for tomorrow. I'll let you ladies talk about Siren. I haven't seen it. I know it's very hipster of me to say, but I don't watch TV or shows. I don't have time. You're right, Christian. YouTube is the new TV. Oh, Christian, did you see the skid plate? I know you probably just joined not too long ago, but I put it on Instagram. You may have saw it on there, but that'll be on the Fiesta tomorrow. And I got exhaust put on there, but I put that up on Instagram last night. Yeah, it's going to be Mob City with that Fiesta. Yeah, go ahead, dude. There's going to be some more wagon content, and I still have to shoot a whole video on the Element. I never did that, and you called me out on it, and I still didn't do it yet. Good. Canadian Bubba, what's up, dude? Just sitting here talking with all my buddies. Pal. Yeah, I have a whole love story to talk about the Element. Maybe I should shoot that this weekend if I get a chance. Because the Element deserves a lot of love. Like it's been the rock of my fleet for almost 10 years now. How goes it, Mr. Canadian? How's Canadian World this evening? I talked to one Canadian earlier on here, and he said it was cold, and I believe him. On the left. It's hard to orient how this... The wagon? You seen the wagon? Oh, my right. Yeah, so the wagon. That's my wagon. I'm sure you've probably seen it. There you go. That's what all my my big videos are about. Mostly wagon shenanigans. Yep, it's a Honda 1991 Civic wagon. Yeah, I've got tons of videos on it if you go back and look at some of the backlog stuff. That's kind of what I built the channel around. Alright, Brian. Catch you later, dude. I don't know why the lighting in here makes everything look all shiny and mythical. Oh, no. Brooke, your partner in crime, is here. Aren't you playing old lady games, Morgan? No, I've been autocrossing in the Fiesta, actually, which is on the other side. I was gonna do Rallycross with the wagon initially, but what's that? What was that game you're playing, Morgan? Pokino, some dumb. It's pretty much Go Fish. It's like old lady Go Fish. But yeah, Canadian Bubba. The Fiesta is what I've been autocrossing lately, and I'm gonna do Rallycross with it and all that stuff. It's gonna be my new race car. Well, Morgan, you probably got what you deserve. But yeah, Bubba, if you want to go back and look at some of those videos, I got tons of writes up on the wagon. Well, Beth doesn't know anything either. And I've got the garage door closed so you guys can't do a drive-by. Yeah, the wagon, it's been such a hoot. It's been kind of like like I said, the kind of the cornerstone of my channel so far, because that's the bulk of my material from this year has been on the wagon. No, but I figured you were going to do that. That's why I said it. That's Yep. So I do streams every once in a while. I hadn't done one since I hit 300 subscribers, so I figured I'd just catch up with some of my subscribers, see what they're up to, because I've had a lot going on. And I really had to sit down and just talk to the guys. So it's good to hear from everybody, especially my new guys that are on the channel. I got a couple OG subscribers on here that I talk to all the time, and I've known them for forever, and it's good to just catch up with everybody and kind of see what they're up to, because when you upload a video, you don't really get a live one-on-one chat with people. I know, I need to go up and see Vasily, but it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive up, so I plan on going up there for too long. I got some photo shoots that people want me to do, but I know he's got the Integra up and running now, so I really want to go up and see it. Nice, Zach. Yeah, the Rio Red is my favorite color wagon. But yeah, I need to hit up David and see if he wants some shots of the Integra, because I see that his recording stuff is like GoPro kind of stuff, and I wonder if I can go up there and get some real footage of it with my cameras. Maybe we can work something out. Yeah, no, I saw that. He's gonna drive out to somewhere, some event out there. I forget where he said he's gonna go. I really want to take the wagon out to Cali. I want to drive it straight out there. Meet up with all you crazies out there. I haven't been out to California since 2016. Let's see if I can scooch the camera back so we can kind of get a wide view of everything. Oh, Ibach. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and I knew it was coming up for too long. It's going to be ambitious. I don't know. I know he's got the car up and running, but I don't know if he's got it all 100% together. I was hoping you were just talking about just topless in general, Christian. I just see you with your shirt off just walking around California. Honda vlog update with the shirtless Christian. It's like you're out there like Fabio. That better not be Morgan out there. I hear dogs barking. I still hear dogs barking. I hear you guys out there.
I'm too short.
I hear. Row, 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 row. I got attacked on my stream. You actually see it?
So much delay.
I know, I got attacked in my live stream. The dogs totally gave you guys away, though.
Okay, we're leaving.
Bye.
Bye. Run away.
Go and say hi to the stream. Well, they're gone. Freaks. They ran all the way down here from their house to just barge into the stream. Very funny. And stay on. I hear the dogs barking. I keep hearing pitter patter of feet outside the garage door. Gee, I wonder who it could be. What in the world is happening outside? Yeah, that was Morgan who was in the chat earlier. They live like a couple houses down. And someone just didn't peel out my driveway. That may have been them again. I know, right? I know, I got stream sniped, literally. Freaking animals. You gotta watch out in neighborhoods like this. It's a rough town. So Christian, in June, you should come out to Pikes Peak with us. It'd be kind of like, it wouldn't quite be in the middle, but you'd be coming out a little bit. I don't know, probably about an 8-hour drive, 10-hour drive for you. It'd be about 12 hours for us. Do a collaboration video of meeting up. Not like scissors meet up, unless... Don't be sorry, Morgan. That was funny. That worked out perfectly. Thank you. You freaks. Yeah, if you come out to Pikes Peak, man, it'd be awesome. We're going to drive out there. I think we're probably going to take my buddy's Jetta, but I don't know. Could take a wagon. We can talk, sit down, discuss things, see what happens. No homo. Yeah, I want to try to make it out to California again for too long. I really miss going out there. No scissors. No scissors. All right, Christian. I'll catch you later, dude. I'll hit you up on Instagram for too long. We'll chat. But yeah, anybody watching got any more questions about the cars or plans or anything in life? Anything at all? Because I got nothing. I'm just chilling out tonight. Like I said, I was kind of worried about doing one word really fast, but I didn't want to rush it. So I'll work on it tomorrow and make a really good video out of it. If anybody's around the Ohio area, I'm going to try to get out there May 18th and 19th. We'll see. That's the goal I'm planning right now is traveling. It looks like I might be going out there solo. So we'll see. It is fun to solo travel like that. I do enjoy that. I get to people watch a little bit more. The only person I got to worry about is myself. It's nice. What part of Texas are you going to, Devin? I'm like 2 hours from Texas, but Texas is gigantic. If you're going, if NM is talking about New Mexico, then that's the other side of Texas. Oh, Las Cruces. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the other side of Texas, but it's an awesome part of Texas, though. I like that side. I've been to El Paso quite a bit, and I've drove through there a lot because going to California, that's usually the way we take if we go to like Southern California. I'd like to go. I want to take the wagon out to like Moab and all that stuff, and like go to what's this called? Some of those places out in Las Cruces and stuff. Yeah, we get what you mean. Gotcha. You gonna drive the wagon down? It'll be a long wagon drive. I don't know. I want to take some road trips in the wagon here for too long. Yeah, I know, right? That's one good thing about living in the South is the no rust on cars. Yeah, the longest drive we ever did was the straight trip we did to to Southern California. We drove 27 hours straight. Me and my buddy, we drove his Jetta down there. That was rough, but it was manageable. Nebraska, probably not, but you never know. Like, there's a couple rallies I want to hit up that way, and I'd like to take a trip up to Canada sometime, just drive up there and go meet some friends. We'll see. I do want to do some road trip stuff and kind of go meet some people on the way, just take a little road trip in the wagon, just explore a little bit, just so I can. I've got a lot of vacation time saved up, so I kind of want to plan out some stuff at the end of the summer, maybe. Kind of take a grand tour of the United States in the wagon. That'd be rad. Just pack up all my gear for the wagon. I need to fix it, and basically everything I do to do motor swap with it. God, yeah, those long drives solo, it's nuts. Yeah, the long drives in the wagon aren't bad. The very first drive I ever took in a wagon, I bought my first wagon 6 hours away, and we drove up there and I drove it back at night. The exhaust was rusted completely off of it. The radio didn't work. Most of the lights didn't work. The headlights barely worked. The windshield wipers didn't work. And I drove that thing back 6 hours, and that was the most fun 6 hour drive back I've ever had in a car. And from then on, that was 10 years ago now. I've loved wagons ever since. Uh, I'm in Arkansas, southern Arkansas more specifically. But I'm from all over. I grew up here in Arkansas, but I've lived in California, I've lived in Texas, I've lived in Florida. So I'm well traveled, and I know that I've been across the United States many times. I've got friends and family in New York and Maine and New Jersey. Got people all across the United States. I know from Seattle all the way down to Florida. Yeah, that sucks, Devin. Yeah, the one of the scariest drives I ever had was back from the 100 Acre Woods in 2014. It was called the Snow Year, and going through the hills of Arkansas and black ice was everywhere. It's pretty terrifying. I did that in the element though, and I just happened to have snow tires on that year. Yeah, that was a hairy drive. I was on the side of a hill, and I was like, "Is this just wet or is this black ice?" And I was like, oh, "I'm going to stomp on it." So I stomped on the gas and it goes, "Rrrr," and I was like, "Yeah, it's black ice." Yeah, I'm from the South, but I try not to have a Southern accent. Like, I don't do country things. I mean, I did put mud tires on a Civic wagon, but that's just kind of rad to me. But it's about as Southern as I get. Yeah, I had DZ 101s in my first Civic wagon. Just following the semis, yeah. Yeah, the that getting stuck in the mud was that was the first time I've had the Civic stuck actually, and it was just my bad choice. Like the area that we were in had been underwater for 3 weeks, so as soon as I set my front tires in it, it just sank and sit right on top of the skid plate, and that was it. There was no going back on that. Even if I would have hit it full throttle or spinning all the wheels, I would have just sunk immediately. It was just so soft. It had the consistency of like driving on a wet cake. Like it was just there was nothing to hold me up. Yeah, I right here is why I needed the snorkel. This is what I was explaining earlier to the stream. I've showed it before, but I drowned my wagon pretty badly. If you go back a little bit further in my videos, you can see the video of me drowning the wagon. So basically, I hit water and it went up over the headlight, and when it went over the headlight, it went into the intake and broke that rod. So I've got the snorkel in there just in case. And then like that stuck video, when I did that water crossing, I went ahead and put the snorkel in. So I went ahead and routed the snorkel line, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah, it initially hydro locked. Yeah, the Hondas are awesome. The Snowzag, they're a blast. The real time is perfect for it. But yeah, the initially when I got water in the engine, it hydro locked, and I pulled the spark plugs, got all the water out. But when it hydro locked the first time, I didn't realize it blew the head gasket. So when it blew the head gasket, I got all the water out, but I put the spark plug back in, and the coolant filled up the combustion chamber. And when the coolant filled it up, I went to start it, and it hydro locked again, and that's when it broke a rod. Yeah, the hydro locking some serious business. And I just about got away with it. And if I would have just stopped after I got all the water out and just trailered it home, I probably would have been fine. But I tried to crank it one more time. That's when that rod broke. It was just enough. No, water does not like to try to be compressed. It's an incompressible liquid, or incompressible fluid, as you know, and as this rod very much knows. I get called out a lot on this snorkel. People around here, the rednecks and stuff, they're like, "You don't need that snorkel." Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, kind of do. You can compress liquid a little bit, yeah, with meth, but not too much. Yeah, eventually I do want to do some kind of crazy diesel swap. I think that'd be awesome. But for now, the Civic's going to stay ZC motored right now. And if I ever do it, the next crazy swap will be a K series, which I have a couple laying around. I don't know. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that G23 swap. I think that'll be interesting. I'm curious to see how that goes. Basically, anything on a sand dune is deceiving. Like, people don't realize until you go out to the sand dunes how crazy they are. We've been out to the sand dunes quite a bit in Southern California, and it's nuts. Until you actually go out there and do it. But yeah. I really want to take this out of Southern California the last time we went, but right before we went, the month before, this happened. So I kind of screwed that plan over. I don't know. Hopefully we can get out there to Southern California for too long. It'd be kind of cool to trailer this thing out there and go do some wheeling. You know, that's actually not a bad idea. Borrow a truck and grab my dad's trailer and just head to Southern California and go like stop by Utah on the way out there, go to Moab, and then you go to Southern California, go out the dunes. It'd be a blast. Yeah, the Cali dunes are a blast. We went to Glamis. 2016 was the last time we went out there. We've gone out there a couple times. It's a hoot. Like it's something you have to experience before you die if you're a car dude. Like if you, I know you've probably been out there, but people that haven't been out there, they don't know until you go out there. That's why I bought my four wheeler. I've got a YFZ 450R. Are the dunes there in Michigan around the lake? Are they like wet kind of sand? I know we've got some dunes out here and not too far out in Oklahoma toward the Panhandle, but it's kind of a wet sand. Yeah, I know, right? One of my buddies that lives out there, he has a Jeep he takes out there, and people are just amazed by watching him go over the dunes like he does in the Jeep. But he's lived out there for 50 years. He knows what he's doing. I love to take the wagon out there and just go tool around, but I'd be scared to death too because I'm not. I know how to drive a four wheeler out there, but I don't know how to drive a car out there yet. But there are some places around Glamis that I could go take the wagon on for sure that I'd feel confident on, like the Chocolate Mountains and all that stuff we went to. Like I could do that in the wagon definitely. We need to do like a collaboration road trip with you and the Rover and me and the wagon. Go out and do something. I keep wanting to do like a big road trip, and I know Justin and his wagon. He's got so many races lined up with it though. I don't know. And now I've got so many races lined up with the Fist. My schedule's getting a little tight, but I think toward the end of summer, some stuff will start opening up. I'd love to just take a big, massive road trip with the wagon. I know in September, I've got a gambler I'm going to be running with Ben Huffman, the War Wagon guy in Tennessee. So that'd be kind of a road trip. Yeah, that'd be interesting because the different consistency of sand would be something to get used to as well. Because Glamis and all that stuff is just it's wispy. It's not too bad. You get a good windstorm and it's all smooth again. Yeah, I can imagine. That'd be like snow on top of sand would be hilarious to me. Like, I don't know. That seems like a lot of fun. Frozen sand makes no sense. I bet does it turn into like almost sandstone? Because you got wet sand and it hard freezes. I feel like you'd have like Traction City out there. Like driving on sandpaper. I guess that would make too much sense though. Oh no, I just got a bunch of videos. Man, that's nuts. Yeah, that'd be a sight to see is a bunch of frozen sand out there. I never even thought about that. Because, you know, in Oklahoma, you don't really have to worry about the frozen sand too much. But, yeah, up there in Michigan, for sure. I bet it gets hard froze. You know that Mars train you're talking about? I know what you're talking about because some of those bowls there in Southern California are a lot like that, where you go down to the bottom of the bowl and that sand is blown away, and there's that like rough Mars kind of like texture at the bottom of them on some of the bowls. Some of the bowls are just sand bowls, but some of the bottoms of them are real Mars like. That's nuts. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I don't know if you guys are on Facebook or not, but I've got my own Facebook page now for Dashing Cars, and it's real easy to get a hold of me if you need to holler at me on there. I'll put a link in the description or in the chat right quick. You don't have to like it, but if you want to support the page on Facebook, it helps out a lot too. I find out a lot of cross traffic between the two has helped out a lot. And I've been trying to post on Facebook a little bit of like what my schedule's going to be like. Like I posted that I was going to do a live chat tonight. Of course, everything's freezing up now. Thanks. Yeah, that Mars like terrain. It's a really good description because as soon as you said it, I started thinking about it. I was like, oh yeah, Glamis kind of does that too in the bowls. But yeah, out there, like the sand dunes are just so massive. It's hard to describe people the actual scale of them until you actually go out there and look at them and you see that oh, this bowl is the size of a mountain. Like that you go down to the bottom of. Like you can get a top bowl and ride down a bowl for a solid like 30 seconds before you get to the bottom at full throttle. Hear noises again. Motherfucker, this thing's going slow. Stop. There, that's the Facebook page. I don't know if... Okay, you can click it. I was wondering if you can click it or not. Because sometimes YouTube's weird about cross-platform stuff. Yeah, I bet that looks sick. That's one thing I can't wait. Ah, dang it. Yeah, YouTube's weird about his links. That's what I was worried about. That's one thing I want to do this year. If I get a chance to go back out to Glamis, is take my good camera equipment out there, because the last time I went out there, all I had was my GoPro, and I really wasn't doing a whole lot of YouTube stuff yet. So I want to do that. I don't know. Did I? I think I put my. I think on my Glamis video was on my other channel. I don't think I ever put my Glamis stuff on here. Because what sucked about my Glamis footage is my helmet cam was pointed too far down, so you really can't see a lot. I really screwed the pooch on that one. And then the camera phone I had at the time, my screen had cracked on the glass, so it wouldn't focus on anything. So basically all the media I took out there just sucked ass. Yeah, I bet it could. That's why I'm really excited about taking my camera stuff out there. I hope to get a chance to go out there with my good stuff. I bet I can get some good footage out there and get a good setup going. Yeah, the GoPro I have is the Hero 3, so it doesn't have the back screen still. I mean, I can pull it up with the app, but sometimes I just get lazy and just don't do it. And I went ahead, that one time screwing up the entire Glamis footage was like enough for me to be like, oh yeah, okay, I need to start actually aiming it. That was 100% my fault on that one. Alrighty, well, we'll go ahead and start wrapping this one up. I know I was going to wrap it up about 9, but we had an influx of people hop in and started talking, so I was going to keep it going, but I got to get some rest. I got to eat some dinner, so I still haven't eaten dinner yet. It's already late, but screw it. It was good to talk to everybody. But yeah, I'll do some more live chats soon, because it's always good to catch up with people. I just don't know when a good time to do it is, because everybody's got different schedules, and some people can be free at other times, so I may just have like a weekly live chat where I catch up with everybody and just talk to everybody, because it's good to see what everybody's up to, especially like the Rover stuff. Like, that's such a killer build. Like, you've done such a hell of a job with that thing. If anybody here watching this hasn't gone and seen Tinker's channel, go ahead and go over there right quick and look at his stuff. If you like my stuff, you're gonna like his stuff. That overland kind of build with the Rover, that's awesome. Like, I'm very envious of that. I'd love to do that someday. But anyway, guys. Good, yeah. I like people saving their wagons, because that means a lot to me. But yeah, go check out, if you haven't checked out Tinker's page, go ahead and do that too, because that's sick. It's super sick. But yeah, guys, thank you everybody. Thank you, Tinker. Thank you everybody else that's watching. But I'll catch you guys later. And one word will be out tomorrow. It's a day late, but I promise it'll be just as good. My Civic right now, the ZC is supposed to have 130, but it's probably more like 110, 115. But yeah, Canadian Bubba, good to see you, dude. And Rotaries Forever, thank you for stopping by too. Tinker, Zach, I know you're on here. I saw you guys later. It's great to talk to you guys, and everybody else that stopped by. If you guys like the live stuff, you know, I'll do it more. I'll keep it up. I'll keep doing that kind of stuff, because it's fun to keep up with them. But anyway, peace, guys.